My weight loss surgery waiting period in 2012. Yeah, I waited for about 9 months. 9 months for a weight loss surgery in 2012. I went to the bariatric surgeon in 2012, January. I lost 5 pounds before I went. I weighed in at about 215 pounds at the bariatric surgery. I was at 5'4" at the time. I wanted to lose about 80 pounds. I wanted to get back to 130. Unfortunately, the lowest I got was about a year out. I plateaued. It was 147, yeah. And I had a fat mass of a low body fat mass of 15% in 2 years out when I became a triathlete and I became vegan. That was my lowest body fat. I've done about a lot of body hacks along the way since 2012. I was to eat a 1 cup rule on my 12 months, 9 months waiting period. I had to see a bariatric nutritionist at least once a month. I had to keep a food diary. I had to see a psychiatrist, a counselor to be approved for bariatric surgery. And then I had to do a 6 month waiting period, had to lose 10% to shrink my liver. I had a 24-hour diet pre-op. I lost 10 pounds. I went on the operating table at 200 pounds. September, I think it was 20th, 2012. My lowest was 147. My fat mass was 15% when I got to be a triathlete in 2015. Yeah. I was on a strict bariatric diet, their bariatric diet, for 2 years. I saw a nutritionist for 3 years, usually once every 6 months. And then after the year, I was discharged from my bariatric surgeon, which was Mount Sinai in Baltimore, Maryland, Dr. Christina Lee. I chose the lap band because it was least invasive. It only worked 3 months for me metabolically. I only got about a 50-pound weight loss from the bariatric surgery. Then I had to really work it. I had to measure my food. I had to exercise daily. I was required to do 1 hour exercise a day, split it up or do it all at once. She said at least 5 days a week, and I usually did 6 days a week. I still do usually 6 days a week, depending upon what kind of movement I do. Now today I'm working in the garden. I'm going to ride my bike. I rarely use my car. I use my bike to go grocery shopping. I'm unemployed in June of 2017. I had a sedentary job. I only walked about 7,000 steps when I did my 10-hour workday. I've been focusing on healthy lifestyle since June of 2017, proper sleeping, proper stress removal. I had a lifetime change since 2012. I'm not the same person. Bariatrically, it only worked a couple months. I chose, unfortunately, they don't even do the lap band anymore. They found this long term. It's not a viable weight loss surgery tool. I've been unfilled since 2016. I had a clump of gut bacteria, H. pylori. I had lymphedema. I had an autoimmune disease. I had a leaky gut. I was pretty sick for 2017. Yeah, it really took me down. But I'm a changed person, right? I will never go back. I will never go back. And I'll do every body hack I have to, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, okay? I live a very healthy lifestyle. I watch what I eat. I do my own cooking. I'm not 100% perfect, but I'm 59, going to be 59 years old. jobless. I don't have any health insurance. Um, yeah, and I don't know when I'm going to go back to work. But I'm stress free and I'm living my best Zen life. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go out to my garden. I'm going to start my vegetable garden and my flower garden. So this is me in 2000 and summer of 2012. Yeah. So I was very obese. I was very lumpy and bumpy and filled with fat, inflammation. Had very, at the time, I had very large titties. I'm not a very big titty girl. I had two large tires. I had a big butt, big legs, big everything, right? So now I'm 65 pounds down. I'd like to move the needle. I sit about 55 pounds. I'd like to move the needle about maybe 150. I have a lot of skin. Yeah, I have a lot of skin, but I have a lot of muscle. Um, as you can see, for almost 60 years old, um, yeah, I live a true bariatric lifestyle, probably about 90%. I'm doing OMAD. I'm not eating today. I'm doing fasting. It takes a lot for me because I am hormonally um, mixed up. I am not taking any medications. I'm not on any medications. I don't have any health issues that I know of, but basically, I don't plan to go back to work. I want to stay out of the medical community. I worked in healthcare for over 25 years. I might work on a farm. I would like to work on a ranch, or I might to work around animals. I'm looking into that. But no, I will never go back to healthcare, never again. And I will never go back to a sit down job. It has to be some kind of manual labor. Yeah, I'm destined to do manual labor for the rest of my life because I don't want to go back to obesity. The more active I am, the more less sedentary I am, and watch what I eat. I'm not addicted to food anymore. I choose the best choices. I don't eat for pleasure. I don't eat for socialization, nutrition, and put the best fuel into this tank. So that's all I am. That's what I'm all about, health and things that will ruin my body. I tend to stay away from, and I don't hang around with people that live a unhealthy lifestyle. Usually, my friends are very. My one friend is 70 years old, and she is in a size 2, and she's very, very healthy for her age. My other friend is 69, and she's in a size 4, and she's very healthy and still working. So it's what you put in your mouth and how you choose your life. So that's what I'm going for. See ya.